they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? Alright, I'm looking at the story now. Don't even. Bad, bro. Bad.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. What we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on screen, bro.
I feel like being in a relationship slows you down.
No, I do, for sure. She cheated on me.
What?
On a break.
Man, how long was the break?
Nah, that's cheating.
Like a month, 2 months.
That's cheating. I'm not gonna.
But it was just the dude it was with that f***ed me up.
Yeah, that hurt you more.
I never got over it. We got back together. And then I just started cheating on her. Because I couldn't
you
get
lost
over
respect.
it. I couldn't get over it. I'm like, I listened to music. I'm like, I couldn't get over it. And after that, I heard her listening to this girl's song. So I started messing with the girl's song she was listening to.
You said, let me do it back to you. Payback.
Now you're evil.
Now let's talk about this hot mess with DDG and Halle. Hi. Word on the street is that things just exploded. DDG fired back hard at her DV claims and painted her as mentally unstable, accusing her of manipulating him emotionally through their entire relationship using their son, Halo. Allegedly, after DDG filed his massive response, Halle had a breakdown and is now reportedly under psychiatric hold. According to sources, she's under strict medical supervision following what's being described as a serious mental health episode. A relationship can really slow you down, right? Especially when there's betrayal involved. I know she cheated on me, and don't give me that "we were on a break" excuse. How long was the break anyway? It's heartbreaking, but sadly not shocking, since she has opened up before about struggling with her mental health, especially after giving birth in 2023 and being diagnosed with severe postpartum depression. She even posted about her postpartum journey, and DDG himself acknowledged it. But when it came time for legal action, he filed a restraining order.
Severe postpartum depression.
I just wanted to speak a little bit about my postpartum journey as a new mom, and now trying to work while still being severely postpartum. So honestly, I have severe postpartum, and I don't know if any new moms can relate, but it's to the point where it's really bad. It's hard for me to be separated from my baby for more than 30 minutes at a time before I start to kind of freak out. And you all know that Halo has the most amazing daddy in the world. Mumu is just the perfect dad to him. He loves him so much. He's so present. And I couldn't have asked for a better person to have a baby with because of how present he is and how much he wants.
Describing her as a danger to both himself and their child. Fans have mixed reactions. He has every right to protect himself, but some feel the way he went about it was extreme. Apparently, DDG's legal filing was so intense it may have pushed Halle over the edge emotionally. Sources say she was so distraught she had to be sedated and hospitalized. While the details are still unclear, it's being reported that her mental state was extremely fragile. In the court docs, DDG made some heavy claims. He alleged that Halle used threats of self-harm to control him. He wrote about an incident in March 2022 in Atlanta, where she allegedly threatened to hurt herself with a knife if he didn't return after trying to leave during an argument. He says this marked the beginning of a recurring pattern of manipulative behavior. He also claimed that while pregnant, she once took his firearm during a fight and left the house with it. DDG said she was later found outside, emotionally unwell and incoherent, still holding the weapon. Then, in what he called the most serious incident, in March 2024, he says she sent him alarming texts, threatening to harm herself and even implying their son might be in danger. She then allegedly drove while in that mental state with Halo in the car, prompting him to contact her godmother for help. It doesn't stop there. He said that in September and November 2024, she sent more messages threatening to end her life during emotional arguments. He also claimed she manipulated him into reconciling by using her pregnancy. Allegedly, in June 2023, she tried to terminate the pregnancy without his knowledge, and when he found out, she told him she would go through with it unless they got back together. He didn't hold back. He even said she was so jealous she interfered with his work, especially any collaborations with female streamers. According to him, she refused to be involved in his content, but still controlled who he could film with by stirring up drama. This lines up with something he mentioned before. In a live stream with rapper Bea, DDG talked about an ex who blocked a song from being released because of how explicit it was. He didn't name names then, but now it's clear who he meant. This whole situation is wild, sad, and messy. And from the looks of it, the drama is far from over. According to DDG, things got so bad with Halle that she was allegedly blocking him from working with female rappers. Word is, a few female artists turned down collabs with him because of her. One of them, reportedly Ayala, said she didn't want the drama. And then, there's the serious allegation that he put hands on Halle and chipped her tooth. DDG denied that. He claimed she hurt herself during an altercation. In his words, on or about January 18, 2025, petitioner agreed that I could pick up our son Halo for an overnight visit. After placing Halo in his car seat, petitioner unexpectedly entered the back seat of the vehicle and refused to exit, effectively preventing me from exercising my custodial time. Despite my repeated requests for her to leave the car, she locked herself inside with Halo and grew increasingly agitated. Concerned for the safety and well-being of our son, I called my mother for guidance. During this incident, petitioner demanded that I talk to her to make a schedule, then proceeded to strike me from the back seat by lunging over the center console to punch me. As she did so, her own momentum caused her to hit her head on the steering wheel. At no point did I strike her. In fact, I attempted to shield myself by restraining her arms to prevent further punches. He also attached a bunch of text messages, between them dating back to 2022, before Halle was even pregnant. While he didn't outright say it, people think he included those messages to suggest she had mental health issues long before the pregnancy. Some of the texts made DDG look questionable too. One showed Halle begging him to take Halo because she was afraid she might harm herself and wanted the baby to be safe. Instead of helping, DDG allegedly locked both her and the baby out of the house in the cold, claiming he didn't want them inside with his firearms. Other texts showed her pleading for help with the baby, saying he wasn't stepping up as a father when she needed him most. It's messy on both sides, honestly. Of course, DDG's mother, Tanya, is fully in her son's corner. She accused Halle of stalking DDG using Apple AirTags. In her legal declaration, she wrote, "The first AirTag was discovered in June 2023 in Daryl's Maybach. Daryl called me that night saying, 'Hi, Halle,' had shown up uninvited to a movie theater in Beverly Hills where he was watching a film with a female friend. She called me directly that night, furious, saying she knew Daryl was at the movies and threatened to mess him up." She continued, "The next day, George, Daryl, and I searched the Maybach and found an Apple AirTag hidden beneath the back seat. That explained how she tracked him to the theater. Days later, George got similar AirTag alerts while driving Daryl's Cadillac Escalade. Though we couldn't find the device at first, the alerts kept coming. We searched thoroughly and eventually found another AirTag in the back seat. 2 to 3 weeks later, yet another AirTag turned up.
Oh, remember that song that we made years ago that you never put out? Oh, don't play it though.
Don't play it. Yeah, that's crazy. You talking about
that he didn't put out because somebody told him, somebody was like, "Oh, don't put that out."
Yeah. We can talk about it.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Why not?
It's your story to tell, not mine. It's not
Should I talk about it?
It's not my business. It's not my tea.
You want me to talk about it?
I don't want you to do a damn thing. That's your business, brother.
You want to talk about
That's your business, bro.
Yeah, what happened? So basically, the song was like...
Because I didn't know it was an issue till way later. I just asked, why the song don't come out? Why the song don't come out? And then you said, what you said? Issue.
I was in a relationship at the time. Me and her did a song, but the song was kind of like...
Freaky?
In a way.
It wasn't really freaky. It's
But it was just
I need a boss.
So it couldn't come out?
It was, I need a boss.
It was just like, it was... It was the verse, like... The verse we was saying, it made...
That's my girl.
Yeah, the verse was just like, you know...
One thing about me, don't ask me to get on the song if you're gonna have a problem with how I...
No,
Did
it
you
was...
have a problem with it?
He
No.
loved the verse.
Just play the song, bro.
So should I try?
I don't think I should play it.
No, don't play it.
I ain't gonna play it.
Don't play it, but still, it's the fact that if we let it fly at that time,
It would've went.
it would have went flying. It would have been cool.
This time hidden inside a vitamin bottle. Then, things got even creepier. In April 2024, after Halo's birth, I personally found a fourth AirTag inside the baby's diaper bag, hidden under the internal cardboard lining. And in January 2025, George and I moved into Daryl's house to help with all the chaos. While organizing Daryl's, aka DDG's, home, his mother says she discovered a box of unused Apple AirTags in a drawer in his bedroom. These allegedly belonged to Halle, who had been living there on and off before and during her pregnancy. She reportedly moved out shortly after giving birth to Halo in December 2023. The box of AirTags is still in Daryl's possession, according to his mom. Y'all, this entire situation is straight up wild. We already knew their relationship had problems, but no one expected it to be this messy. In her filings, Halle claimed the breakup happened in 2024, and it was because of DDG's behavior. She wrote, "Our relationship ended in 2024 because of Daryl's temper and lack of respect towards me. There have been numerous incidents of physical aggression even before Halo was born. He often called me profanities, including the B word. He also called me evil. But DDG's version? He claims they broke up in 2023 before they even knew she was pregnant. Halle also accused him of being an irresponsible father, writing, "Daryl lacks an understanding of how his actions impact Halo. He's often verbally aggressive toward me in front of our son." On March 7th, 2025, Daryl was verbally and physically abusive while holding Halo during a visit to my home. He only wants to see Halo when it's convenient for him, and then he just leaves him with his mother while he travels. He refuses to communicate with me about a proper custody schedule. She went on to claim that DDG used his platform and fan base to harass her online. According to her, I asked the court to order Daryl to stop posting or streaming about Halo, and me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter X. He creates fan frenzies with false claims, and I've received threats. I fear for my life and for Halo's safety. Free Halo has even become a slogan online. And in a twist, she also accused him of stalking. She said, "While I was away from home, Daryl came in without my permission. He doesn't have a key. He entered my bedroom and sent me a picture of my empty bed, followed by a message saying, 'Now I know what you've been on,' which I took as an accusation that I'd been with another man." She also shared a disturbing account. From March 7, 2025, Halle and Halo were both sick with RSV, and she says she told DDG she didn't want Halo leaving the house. According to her, he raised his voice and got verbally abusive. Then when he saw the Ring camera was recording, he unplugged it, opened the side door, and threw it outside. I went out to retrieve it, and he locked me out of my house. I re-entered, through the back, plugged the camera in, and called a family member for help. When he realized I had someone on the line and saw the camera was back on, he smashed it, she continued. He grabbed my phone and hung up the call. When I managed to get Halo from him, he ran outside with my phone. I followed him, begging him to give it back. He slammed his car door on me while I was holding Halo, then drove off and tossed my phone out the window, yelling, "Go get it, bitch!"